This is Remote Learning Initiative by Seth Vidya Mandir English High School, Vasai East. I am Rita teacher and we will learn about safety rules and first aid. Students, we have already learned about safety rules in our first part. Now we will learn about first aid. First aid. What is first aid? First aid is a skilled treatment of any injury or sudden illness of the individual using materials available to him or her at that time before proper medical treatment is given. Like in your house, there is a first aid kit. In your house, school, bus, or in the offices, everywhere we keep a first aid kit in which emergency medicines are kept, so that if anybody falls sick, we can treat them till we take the person to the doctor. Importance of first aid. Why first aid is important? To save the life of people, to prevent the condition from worsening. If you have fever and you don't take the medicine on time, what will happen? The fever will increase. If you get wound in your hand or leg and blood is coming out from that, and if you are not taking the first aid, what will happen? The wound will increase. To speed up the recovery of the injury, things which are very much essential to be kept in our first aid box: a cotton bandage, plaster bandages, cotton wools, then crib bandage, scissor, antiseptic ointments, pocket mask if necessary you can keep, the tapes, painkiller medicines, right? Ointments, iodex, Savlon. Those all are the important things which has to be kept in the first aid box. Points to remember. Now, so sometimes what happen, if accident is being created, we panic, right? Everybody go and gather there. Arey, what happened? What happened? What happened? We should not do that. Never panic if there is an accident. Immediately try to find an adult person for help. Do not allow the people to crowd around the injured person. What will happen? The person will get more depressed. कि अरे मुझे बहुत लग गया, I got very much hurt, right? So we should not do that. We should allow air to be passed and the person can breathe properly. Then make him or her sit or lie down at a proper place. Do not let the injured person move. Why? It can happen that he or she might have get fractured in the bone, and if he or she moves, then the fracture can increase. Keep dust and flies away from the wound as they cause more harm to the wound. If the person is fainted means behosh ho jana, then what we have to do? Rest his or her head lower than his or her body, as you can see in the picture. This helps to increase the supply of body to the brain. Minor burns, jal gaya. Agar if you get hurt, you get burns in your hand, leg or anywhere. While cooking also mama gets minor burns. Then we can smoothen it with clean water. First we have to clean it with cold water. Then put ice on it, or then we have to put some antiseptic cream. Like before Burlon was coming, now Boro Plus is coming. We can apply that and it can be cured. Severe burn, if it is more burn is there, then we have to go to the doctor. We cannot treat it at home. So rush to the doctor for medical help. To smoothen insect bite, if insect bites, what we have to do? We have to apply antiseptic cream. Wash the wound with cold water and place an ice pack and rush to the doctor. if the victim is bleeding, if somebody has met with an accident and he is bleeding, बहुत खून निकल रहा है, so what we have to do, press the bleeding part with a clean cloth or cotton to stop the bleeding. After washing with clean water, tie the bandage around the wound. See that the bleeding part is brought higher than the other body part. We have to keep the bleeding part little higher from the other body part. Then we can apply ice pack so that the swelling will reduce. And if available, doctor is available, then we have to, nearby doctor is available, then we have to take the person to the doctor, either in ambulance or in any of the vehicles. Poisoning. Some of the things are very much poisoning. What are they? Accidental consumption of chemicals or medicine can lead to poisoning. That's why previously we have discussed, now we should not take any medicines without doctor's advice. That will create, see, nowadays so we have to see the expiry date of the medicines also. If we are eating the medicines without which have been expired, then also it will create poison in our body. Never take any medicine without doctor's advice. Always label all the medicines and keep them away from children, because small children, they don't know which medicine is for what purpose. They are very curious and they eat it.